See that bald eagle on the top of that tree over there? Hey, Ericold, how you doing? See that bald eagle over there on the top of that tree? Saw it here last week. See him on the top? Yeah, birds are really singing, yep. We're supposed to have 3 days of 80s. Dreading it already. That robin's like that every day I come here in the morning. Right over there. See him at the top of that tree right there? He's in a good mood. He had a long flight this spring. Look how clear the water is here. See right down the bottom, although it's not that deep. Yeah, bald eagle I saw here last week. Yeah, they're good singers. Probably looking to pick off a duck. Yeah, isn't that the truth, man? Hope you do too. The world doesn't disintegrate, man. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Daisy's out listening to the birds and the bees. Yeah, she's gonna go for one, yep. Yeah, it's a nice location, it really is. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think it was a military plane too, but I couldn't really tell. It was really weird. He was really low, and he wouldn't have been anywhere near over Oscoda. I don't get that. Now it could have been some big shot in the government just happened to be checking out those fires over there in here in National Forest. Hey, Kathy. But there was no flight plan filed to Oscoda, and I didn't see anybody out there practicing approaches or something somewhere. I looked right after that. I tried calling that place this morning. Nobody answers the phone. I mean, everything is so messed up now. Customer service, call the DNR, they don't even answer the phone. Just like rings and then a recording that doesn't say anything comes on and hangs up. I hope I get that compartment for my metal detector, although I think the next 3 days are going to be kind of hot to metal detect. Oh, really, Jennifer? No kidding. You know, I'm from Flat Rock. You probably know that. No kidding, huh? So they must have played the multiplier on the Mega Million or the Powerball. Yeah, I don't talk to Sharon anymore. Like I said before, there's all sorts of reasons. I do it in my personal life, people I cross paths with, and there's just certain things that I'm not cool with. And I'm not saying she did any of them, but there comes a point to where I just make a decision. I don't want to have anything to do with some people. I wish the best of luck to Sharon. I really do. I hope she gets that monkey off her back and does well, but I don't talk to her anymore. Yeah, no, we've had a 4 million scratch off at Walmart here, you know, at the gas station here about 6 years ago. A guy won 17 million in Rose City on the Lotto 47. There was a $2 million scratch off at Clear Lake Bar. And I know some people that won 250 grand on one of those games about 3 years ago. So Michigan's been, and of course that almost $1 billion prize was down around Novi from someplace. Now, if you look at lottery, if you ever read much about lottery, look at Daisy having fun. There's gambling theory. And I'll give you an example. If you're playing a dollar machine and you win $1,000 if you win on one coin, and you only win $2,000 if you win on two, that's considered a bad bet because you're not getting anywhere by doubling your bet. Now, if the second coin gets you another 300 and the pot's 2,300, that's considered a good bet. If you look at the Mega Millions and you look at the Powerball, they've got what's called as the Megaplier. They call it, I don't know if it's that on both of them, but anyway, for another dollar, what it allows you to do is win if you had all the numbers other than the Mega Ball or the Powerball. And it's an extra dollar. You can win anywhere from 5 million down to $1 million. Now that's a shitty bet. And you think, well, why? It is because you're spending a dollar with very low odds. Of course, the odds are low anyway, of only winning 5 million as the top prize and most likely somewhere underneath that. So spending a dollar with those kind of odds is considered bad gambling. But I do it anyway, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it's only a dollar. And secondly, if I ever hit all the balls but the Mega Ball and I didn't pay a dollar, I would go crazy. So it's worth a dollar to me on both of them to play the Megaplier to keep me from going nuts if I should ever get that lucky. Doesn't make any sense. It's not logical. Probably shouldn't do it, but I'm going to. Yeah, which one, Mike? Which camera are you talking about? Which camera are you talking about? Go ahead. Yep. Oh, D. Amber, you lucky girl. Oh, cool. I think that's kind of cool how they come out every 17 years. I think it's really neat, man. That's something that can do that. That's a long time. Well, luckily hopefully they don't comprehend the media or COVID or anything and they don't go back in for longer than 17 years this next time. What a mess this world is. Yeah, you know, I just won 200 about 3 months ago. Believe it or not, on a Powerball ticket. I couldn't believe it. I guess I had two numbers in the Mega Ball or something. I didn't even look. But I've never won anything good. It's not considered gambling either, by the way. Buying lottery tickets is not considered a form of gambling. It's considered a game of chance, which is different. I think they're cool too, yeah. Yep. I mean, believe me, I think I get my money's worth just thinking that I might win. Have a whole new set of problems. That's no shit, too. You look at these people, you always think, well, that's not going to be me, and, I'm going to do something different with it. I do think it'd be better if I won at this age than if I would have been younger. I'd have probably died of AIDS in a Taiwanese whorehouse with a Lamborghini running out of gas out front. I was having so much fun in there. There's a lot that comes along with getting older. I mean, it's not all good, but overall, if you took youth and being older and compared them side to side, I'd take being older. So all you people that are younger than me, don't look at it like it's the end of the world. There's a lot of good in it. Yeah, the GoPro, there's a couple, I'll tell you, the GoPro, I've been messing around with cameras my whole life. I mean, I used to be more serious. I used to actually charge for photography, believe it or not. I photographed every national park in the winter for as good an access as I could get with large format photography, 4x5s and 8x10s. Then I kind of got tired of that and did other things. I did some landscape photography. I do more of it now than I did then. But the point here is, I've had a lot of cameras. I got a lot of them now. And the GoPro 9, man, for the money you pay for that damn thing, it's a huge bang for your buck. There's no better example out there. You want to get the GoPro 9. They've dropped the price on those again. You get the bundle deal, and I'll tell you why, because there's a couple things that you want to get in the bundle deal, and it gives you a year free insurance. Anything happens to your GoPro, they'll give you a new one. And you get a big discount off some extra things you're going to need. Get the GoPro 9 and get the extra battery charger. They give you one battery with it. Get that and buy one other battery, so you'll have 3 batteries, okay? And get the waterproof case. Even though the thing's supposed to be good to 30 feet, you can still gum up the holes for the speakers. It's just not worth it. You end up getting that thing for like $18 or something like that when you order it through them and you get your discount. So get the extra battery, the battery charger, which comes with one battery, the waterproof case, and then upgrade to a fast class 10 micro SD. That'll take care of any heating problems you have. GoPro's come a long way with the 9. I mean, like I said, I had a 5, used it twice and gave it away. I thought it was a piece of junk. But this 9 is fantastic. The batteries last forever. The only knock I get, and I don't really bitch about this, because for $350, this thing gives you a lot for your money. And that is that I've tried every setting on sunsets, and it overexposes the sun, which makes sense. It's staring right at the sun. So I bought a neutral density filter that I wanted to try out last night, but it was overcast. Traffic noise. Yeah, are you talking about on a GoPro? That's going to be a tough one. Now, they do make aftermarket things. If you ever look like, if you ever see my camera, it's called a dead cat. It looks like a hairy thing that you see on microphones. And what that does, it keeps the wind from making noise when it blows over the microphones. And I just learned this recently. I never used a dead cat till a couple years ago because I wasn't doing audio that I cared about. When I started interviewing girls around Detroit, the traffic sound is so much. And to be honest with you, here's a perfect example. People think I know so much about cameras. I really don't. I finally took the time I do about the camera part, but not about audio and stuff. I finally took the time about a month and a half ago to read about gain on microphones and settings. And you'll find they're going to be a lot better now. See, like here where I'm at right now, if I was recording it, I wouldn't need to increase. Gain is like a little bit complicated because this robin is very loud, but wind is very loud. So the point on the dead cat is they're only good up to about 7 miles an hour on wind. You can get one. I've got 2 of them for that Sony PCM D100. They do an okay job. I've looked for better alternatives. Sound is a bitch. That's why whenever you see some TV station interviewing someone outside, you'll see it pointed way up and then it's pointed down. You got some guy standing next to the cameraman holding it. That's why. There's no way around it. Sound is difficult. Yeah, there's a place I can give it for you. If I just got my neutral density filter, and I get that aftermarket. They charge you too much for the GoPro ones, and it doesn't matter in this case. There's a eBay Chinese seller. They're like 14 bucks a piece. I got the star filter just to screw around, and I got the neutral density filter, and I've already got it. Actually, I've got the neutral density filter on there now. I haven't used it yet though. So get the GoPro bundle. I think it's $349. The waterproof case, the extra battery charger, the extra battery, and a fast class 10. It's the Extreme Pro SanDisk. I think it's the Extreme Pro 256. You really don't need that big a card. You could get by with 128 all day. But when you're shooting 4K video, which you should be shooting, because what's the sense of having a 4K camera and you're not using it? You're never going to need to worry about space. You know, I really don't know how Marguerite's doing, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'll tell you this. You know, that whole area down there has changed. They're building that Gordie Howe International Bridge. And, you know, it's a huge construction problem. And that whole service drive where Marguerite used to set has been torn up. There's no place for her to set there now. I was down there for a month. I would go down there in the mornings. Half the time I'd go back in the evenings, never saw her. At the time, I didn't have Maddie's current telephone number, so I couldn't call her and say, hey, I'll be down there a little. I have it now. So I don't know what's going down there. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with Maddie either. You know, I used to talk to her from time to time and see how things were going, see if they needed anything. And it was always like a nice conversation. How you doing? And now it's like kind of short 1 or 2 word answers, and it's just different. Let's put it that way. Yeah, that construction's tough down there. There's nothing to do down there either, you know. I mean, there's not much reason for people to be driving by there, even as customers. I'm gonna be getting down there again pretty soon. Like I said, we're supposed to get 3 crazy hot days. I'm sure it's going to be hotter down there, at least as hot. Maybe not. Oh, good, Amber. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thanks. I think they're a cool looking bug. Well, this robin definitely deserves a good-looking mate. Every time I come out here, he's singing like this. Yeah, they always seem to like not get along that great, Becky and Wendy. It's probably true. Yeah, I don't know why that train station restoration's taken so long. I can't quite figure that out. I mean, it is a big project, but it's not that big. You know, sometimes you go down there and there's like 3 people working on it. Yeah, don't they sound nice, Linda? I don't know why Ford did that, to tell you the truth. I think it's nuts. You know, when you have that kind of wherewithal, and when you look at energy costs and how far building materials have come, I mean, there's going to be all sorts of problems with that, you know, and just getting in there and gutting that thing. And it's a cool building. It looks neat, but it's already got the wrong windows in it, and who knows what they're going to do with it. I'm not a big fan of Ford Motor Company. You know, in the economy crash, they bragged about not borrowing any government money. Yeah, you know why? Because they didn't pay anybody. When you don't pay any of your vendors, they put more small machine shops out of business than anyone from not paying their bills. They forced people that were having a hard time to get lawyers to try to get paid. They're shitbags, if you ask me. Not only that, if you ever caught the article, you'll see where they're not just city of Detroit, which is not sustainable. $35 million tax abatement on being there. So in other words, you've got another big company just like Quicken Loan that get down there for pennies on the dollar. I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't blame them for doing this. I'm just saying that the agreements that they've had with the major players in Detroit do not lead to a sustainable city long term. Somebody's got to pay the bills. You can't let every place be down there for nothing. It is good, Virginia. Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you're really into audio, the next thing you need to get is a PCM D100. Sony makes it. I've got one. There's a lot of learning to do on that one, but the sound is fantastic. PCM D100. I mean, they're still $850 and they've been out for 15 years. And they're only about $100 cheaper if you buy one used. Yeah. Little bald eagles have just taking an easy day over there today. No, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's the guy that jumped off the top of the, that's that bridge I go down, the Milwaukee Bridge. I'll do videos there, mainly in the winter. That's where Christine, it comes on the chats. Christine 1970, I think it is. She works down there at the Eagles Club. Yeah, so he killed her and then he went and jumped off the top of the Milwaukee Bridge. Okay. Where'd they find him? Down near Saginaw, someplace downtown? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That'll save him the expense of taking him to trial. Expensive. Yeah, I wish I could get closer to that eagle, get some video of them. I'd like to know where their nest is at, really. Get some video of it. You can't beat the GoPro 9 for the money, no way. Especially, I mean, it goes underwater, it takes pretty good stills. Like you said, Jeff, the only knock is zoom. Yeah, well, something's got to give, and that's it. And the low light sensitivity sucks. The night time lapse is good. I wish they'd do that with the video. Daisy! 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 How'd Daisy go? Hey, Dolly, how you doing? I'm not going to be hitting the road. I got to mess around with that bedroom some more. God, I hate doing that. You know, I figured it out. I need 96 brackets, and they're about $10 each. So it's almost $1,000 just for the brackets. That's my girl. You camping, hon? You camping? Bookshelves. It's going to give me 48. It's going to give me 48 feet on both sides of bookshelf space. The good news is I'm bracing them every 16 inches because I'm going to use pine, not hardwood. I mean, 10-foot, 9-foot boards of hardwood now are like crazy expensive. It's actually cheaper for brackets. I don't want to worry about, I got a lot. The books are heavy. I don't want to worry about it. Plus, they look better. Dave, come here, hon. Time to go swimming. Yeah. They're these heavy-duty brackets. If you Google them, heavy-duty shelf brackets, you'll see what I mean. They're all around like $9-10. Supposedly, they're made by the Amish in Pennsylvania. But it's 1/4-inch steel. They make 3/8 too, but I don't really need that. And I'm gonna buy my own anchors for them, which is no big deal. The knock they get on the reviews is the screws they get with it are cheap. Yeah, I wouldn't take that chance anyway. Actually, I think I'll use hex bolts. The hell is that? I'll use hex bolts and torque them in there with a drill. It's probably a frog. Yeah, they say ticks are everywhere. Yep. Actually, I checked Daisy for them last night. I got her on tick medicine all year long. Daisy, come on over here, hon. Want to go for a dippy? Swimming? Want to take a dippy, hon? Huh? Good, Marianne. How you doing? Yeah, it's a frog, I think. She's hardly walked around at all. Come here, hon. I'm gonna take you for a dippy. Want to take a swimmy? Come here, hon. Come here, honey. Come here, babe. Take you for a swim. Okay, hon. How fast, hon? That a girl, hon. Wow. Wow. Good girl. Wow. Wow, hon. Good girl, huh? Wow. That'll cool her off. I hope they're wrong on this 80-degree crap. It should be warmer by this early if it's going to get that hot, although it is overcast. Good girl, hon. And I told you I saw the male loon the other day, but I have not seen the female. You know, they go to different places. They don't hang out when they migrate. I mean, there's so many things that take birds out, like a third of them on their migration trips. You know, you got animals, cars, birds, storms, you name it, running into things. Wow, you're feeling good now, huh? Wow. Feeling good now, huh? Wow. Yeah, she is now. Yeah, she hates, oh, does it show that air cooled? Yeah, I guess it is going to be 80. I hate hot weather. Daisy hates it too. You hate the hot weather? Wow. Yeah, she likes that coolness. Yeah, she's a great dog. Yeah, that dark fur. Yeah, she avoids the sun like the plaid. Daisy's 7 or 8, one or the other. These small dogs live a long time. I hope she lives a long time. There's no way I could replace that kind of personality, though. No kidding. God, 90s. Yeah, I was debating whether to turn the air conditioning on or not. I don't really like air conditioning that much. I did shut the curtains and the windows. It was even kind of a little hot last night with no AC on. Oh, wow, 19. Yeah, believe me, I lived down in Florida for 5 miserable years. I couldn't wait to get out of that place. I did like going down and watching the turtles lay eggs, and they do have a lot of cool wildlife, but other than that, you can have that place. I used to go down to Key West every once in a while, and there's a Radisson over in India Atlantic. I'd go there and spend a week. I like that. But other than that, no way. And I like going to, I don't know if you've ever went out around Lake Okeechobee, Belglade, check those places out. Inner Central Florida is interesting. Yeah, summers are brutal. Nah, I mean I'll use it if I have to, but I don't like that. Like I don't know. I guess it's just closing the windows and stuff. I don't like to use air conditioning if I can get away from it. I'd rather just have a fan and a window open. But if it gets that hot and humid, there's no way around it. There's 2 sandhill cranes. See them flying? 2 sandhill cranes. I like it about 65 all the time. Hey Amy, how you doing? People tell me, worst they like to get away from the harsh winters. Well, the winters aren't that harsh anymore, at least up here. But if you didn't want to go all the way down to Florida, I suggest Kentucky, Tennessee. Kentucky more. I think Tennessee's got more crime. Georgia's too hot. Yeah, I bet Pat. I bet that. I bet Kathy. Ready to party, hon? Hey Amy, how you doing? Did you get another dog air cooled? Party on? We go bye bye. Bye byes. You wanna go bye bye? You do want to go bye bye. You do want to go bye bye. Well, let's go bye byes. You do want to go bye-byes? You do? To get his Fantasy 5, if you live in Michigan, it's up to 300 grand. Painting, that's all prep. I'm pretty good shape with it though. I don't even have the paint yet because I was deciding what color. I'm gonna do the ceiling a different color and the trim, the baseboard and the trim a different color. I'm sick of white, eggshell, and all those bullshit boring colors. No more white anywhere, even if it's gonna be 10 times more work. Look like I'm in a damn hospital room in every room. They say it makes the room bigger. Well, if that becomes a problem, I'll just get out a tape measure. Yeah, no more eggshell white. I've had it with it. Shouldn't have taken me this long. I'll tell you another thing I figured out too. Flat looks better. You're always thinking semi-gloss, gloss, gonna be easy to clean. That's bullshit too. Flat cleans just as well. You're thinking you got a clear coat on it because it's glossy. Not really. See you later, Jeff. Olive green on the walls and this kind of like copper color on the ceiling. Totally gay. Yeah, that's crap. Depot paint sucks. If you want, you'll notice a difference. It does cost really almost twice as much, but it looks so much better and it goes on. You can tell it's so much easier to work with. Well, it's like night and day. Just the way it comes off the brush, the roller, everything. Yeah, I'm just sick of white. Well, it's not gay. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. Plus, that's the master bedroom, which I've never really used. And the view is way better. So when I do this radio show, it's going to be a lot better. Plus, I think I'm going to run a full-time webcam. Oh, colors are in? Oh, that's good. They got a lot of cool colors. Even if you go in a Sherwin-Williams paint store, you just see it's just so much nicer the way it's set up. I mean, everything's more quality, whether it's the sample cards for the colors. Yeah, all mine are too. Not for long though. It's worth it though. It's better. Better paint. Yeah, it always happens right there. It'll be going away. Hey, Frank. Probably corn or soybeans or alfalfa hay. One of the three. This is all alfalfa hay. That's a dairy farm. Yeah, they're better because I use nasal spray and Claritin D. Yep. Hey, Cheryl. Woodmere Cemetery. That's a famous cemetery. Yeah, probably a good idea. See, gas is coming down. That's a good sign. Hey, Debbie and Dave, how you doing? Yeah, it takes it'll take a few days, but the Claritin D works right away. Get the 12-hour, you'll have a hard time falling asleep. Yeah, she's in Woodlawn, yeah, yep. How you liking your GoPro, Debbie and Dave? You getting a lot of use out of it? Yeah, the 12-hour. Don't get the generic either. Get the name brand. And be thankful it's not a prescription. Oh, that's cool, Amber. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good. Glad you like it. It's a lot. It's a lot of camera for the money. No, I've been eating a lot healthier though. I'll tell you that. I quit drinking caffeine. Last night I cooked some scallops. I got the Walmart scallops instead of the Aldi's. They weren't as good. I, I'll get something here and there, but I haven't been eating out very much. Looks like that Q's may be closed again. I noticed they weren't open last night, and it wasn't that late. Yeah, they've gotten a lot smaller though, those scallops, and they charge more for them too. They're not what they were a year ago. What is? Oh, good. Yeah, good. Are you too, Marianne? Hey, Stacy. Yeah, there's good fishing around here. Yep. I mean, pretty good. Yeah. You know, it's better as you go north. Yeah, but it's pretty good fishing around here. Yeah, the problem with those unattended live streams is you get kooks that come on there, and if somebody isn't babysitting it. Yeah, no, I know, me either. Yep. Well, I'm going to sign off here, you guys. I hope you have a good day today. I'm going to get back to my fixing my bedroom up. So I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Yeah, it's 3 miles south. You look on Google Maps or Earth or something. Lake George, straight south. You too, Frank. See you, air cooled, Stacy. Today I'm going to be working on my bedroom, repainting it and everything. Partying. See you, Kathy. See you, GS. Yep. Yeah, I can tell you the one, I can email it to you if you want. I think it's the Extreme Pro, Class 10. Get the fastest one they have. Go on SanDisk's website and get the fastest one they have. It matters. Yep, see you, Blue. Thanks again, Blue. You too, Debbie and Dave. Dave, you ready to party? Yeah, thanks. I'm not going to start painting quite yet, but all right, you guys, have a good day. All right, you too, Amy.